Living in a minivan. Daily life in the city while living full-time in my minivan. I got myself ready, dressed, made my coffee, straightened up. Now I'm driving to the gym. This is the start of my day. This is living in my vehicle, living in my minivan. There's always something to do. Always, as you're going to see throughout this video of our day, from basically 6 o'clock in the morning until around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's fun-filled and it's busy. I'm going to meet my friend Marco today. And Hank, I haven't seen him in a long time. Just getting myself together right now, deciding what I need to take into the gym. Met somebody new. I was talking to him. He's the white van beside me. I always see him. He's a nomad also, but I always see him in the gym. And he utilizes the showers and exercises. And we were talking about the gym. Time to comb my hair. I want to go right up to the gym. I don't want to go in and have to kind of comb my hair. You know, basically, I do not like to comb my hair inside my van. I do not want hair everywhere. It's too much. It's a small space. Yep, shake out my rug. Kind of do a little bit of, housekeeping, keeping things clean. It's time to go. And go get on the treadmill. Don't think I'm going to swim today. This is my locker. I always like to take my extra coffee. If I have any left, take it in with me. I keep it in my locker. I can get a sip every once in a while. Let's go to Walmart. I'm taking an empty jug in with me. I want to show you how their water system works. I really like this new system that Walmart has. Well, at least at this particular store. It's 29 cents per gallon to fill. They do have jugs up there that you can buy for $1 if you don't have any. But look at it's a UV light and the water passes through it. I really like it. We were getting our water at Natural Grocers, but it was kind of tasting funny. This water is good for 29 cents a gallon. It's easy to use. I just wanted to show this to you. Let's go shopping. There's just a few things I need to pick up, and I know some of it is kind of junk food. Snacks. I'm out of snacks. Got some creamer. Okay, I gotta get some chips. I've had nothing to snack on lately. So, let's see. I kind of go cheap. Great Value brand. Bite-sized Tostitos. Salty pretzels. Sometimes those are good to just munch on. And I'm out of crackers. Now, these are going to last me a while, so I know they look kind of junky, but they'll last me a while. I want to start getting these jugs for my water. It's iced tea. What else am I getting? Oh, this is my guilty pleasure. I am really into these. There's only $1. They're little hamburger buns. They're so soft. And they're just little bite-sized, little teeny-weeny little for sandwiches. Oops, strawberry applesauce. A little bit of sugar there. Okay, this looked good. I'm out of any little potatoes if I cook. New potatoes, those are good. More chicken, of course. I'm going to try something else. I'm looking at some of the meat. Okay, I'm going to get some tuna fish. It's only $1. Now this is corned beef It's in a can. I've never seen it before. It was like $2, so better be good for that price. More mustard. I love mustard right now. And for my little sandwiches and sliced pickles. Gotta have some cheese on that sandwich too. I'm into the onion sandwiches. Pepper jack. When we did that one fun game, I put down that I like extra sharp cheddar, but they didn't have any. And a lot of you said pepper jack, so I got pepper jack. I need some little quart baggies. I usually get great value. I think it's just as good as any other brand, and I get the cheap paper towels. I really do. I know sometimes Paul laughs at me. He gets like Viva. I get the cheap stuff. And I need some face wash. I get CeraVe. I'm trying to find a good onion, but I got a red onion. I'm going to try red onion. And at the senior center, they had these little mini cucumbers. And I found them, so I can't wait to try them. Let's check out of here. I didn't get too much. A lot of it looked like junk. Not all of it, but I have food. But sometimes I just want something to munch on. Like if I'm editing a video or I'm just sitting in here maybe watching a show or a movie. Sometimes it's just nice to have something to munch on. Let's get this all checked out. Following the sky. Not really. Let's go. Let's get going. We got other things to do today. Let's get this all packed up because I've got a date with Paul at the senior center. We're going to have lunch. And with Marco from the Gypsy Minstrel Facebook group. He's from Tucson. We're good friends. And he's going to bring another guy with him, Hank. I think it's Hank Highsmith. Yeah, so we're going to go to the senior center. And they're going to play bingo before lunch. So let's go do this. It's fun. It's a fun day. This is living in a minivan. This is life on the road. We had fun at the senior center, didn't we?
Oh, did we ever?
I know.
And I had something I had never even heard of before to eat, I mean.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how to pronounce it. Is it pasol or pasoli or pazol?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like a soup with meat and what's the bean or corn rather?
Hominy. Yeah.
And with some garnish over the top. It was delicious.
Well, I didn't get a picture of it. Sorry, we did get just a brief of the bingo. That was fun playing bingo, and with Marco there.
Yeah.
And So I'm always a little leery about filming too much in there.
Yeah.
But we did have a really good conversation with Matt. He is one of the heads. One of the managers, one of the heads of the senior center, and it appears when we were talking to him that his whole family is involved.
They are
in a lot of what did he say? What did he say?
Well, his wife has been the manager of one of the food distribution centers, and his son works at one of the other than the one we went to, one of the other places that provides meals for people. And so he is very connected to the pulse of what's going on in these food distribution and what have you meal centers. So
I wanted to relay what the conversation was, because Paul started asking him questions, and then I asked him a question about food banks. So I'm going to let you tell everybody about the senior centers and what he mentioned about them.
Well, I thought, okay, here's a guy that knows what he's talking about. He's a volunteer. Well, maybe he's paid. I don't know about that.
Oh, but no, I think he's a paid position, I'm quite sure.
Okay,
oh, yeah, he's one of the heads there.
So I said, Matt, what's the deal? I said, some people have kind of criticized us in mentioning that we come to the senior center or we go to a pickup on a food distribution. What happens to this food? What? He said, Paul, I can nail it down and boil it down for you. It's very simple. If places like mine and other places don't distribute all the food, they won't get food donated to them. The more they distribute, the more they get. There's tons of food that is wasted. So I said, you mean to tell me that it's a good thing that we were here eating lunch today? He said, exactly.
Yes.
We want you here.
Yeah. Well, you originally asked, I can afford food, but am I keeping food out of anybody's mouths by coming here to the senior center? And he really mentioned, he goes, most everybody here can afford it. They come here for the socialization, not just for the food. And he said that this is what we're here for. This is what the funding is for.
That's right.
For seniors to get together, to eat a meal, break bread together. It's sort of it's something that people do. It's a tradition.
Yeah. Socializing.
Right. You want to break bread with other people.
So that was really good to hear. I assumed that was the way things were. But I said, so if you've got food that's going bad or one of the food distribution centers have food that is going bad, I'm sorry, I'm stealing your thunder probably, but I said, what happens to it? He said, it goes to a farm and feeds the pigs.
Yep.
Which, thank goodness, it goes somewhere and rather than the landfill, but that was very eye-opening.
And we want you all to know that. What I got was a lot of you sent emails to me saying, how dare I, shame on me for taking food out of people's mouths, for going to the food bank. And I'm not complaining because it didn't affect me. I promise it didn't. I kind of laughed about it because I knew that that's what it was. And plus, the reason I went was because I wanted to film it for you guys. But I want you all to know that the more you participate in these food banks, the more that they're going to keep donating food. So there's a cycle. And if you stop that cycle, he said it will slow down. You don't want to slow down the cycle. And he also said that sometimes they do run low. But it's very rare that they run low on things.
So what an eye-opener.
It was.
Not only an eye-opener, but a confirmation of what we thought. And here's a guy whose I don't know if it's his entire family, but his wife and his son are participating and volunteering and perhaps working, I don't know, for these different places. They know what's going on, and that's right from the horse's mouth, as they say.
Exactly. He did turn us on to another place that they feed people a nice meal. Says not as good as theirs at the senior center, but he goes just one little notch down. And he said that they serve for dinners. They serve hot dinners, and they just want to serve food. He said the only thing with this city. The only problem in this city that needs to be addressed and changed, somebody needs to come up with a solution, is housing. That's why there's so many homeless people here. So, but you know what? This could be anywhere, America, USA.
Sure.
With the zip code. This is everywhere. This is anywhere. Rents are going up, and people are having a tough time with prices. And at the grocery store, things like that. So
I read through some of the reviews of the place that he recommended that we try sometime, the one that does more supper from 4 to 5:30 in the evening.
Yeah.
He said, try it out sometime. I think you'll like it. I read some of the reviews, and there were people that were down and out and said, thank goodness I've got this service. But there were a lot of people that just said, this is a way for me to get out of the house, out of my apartment, or out of my vehicle, whatever, and socialize with people. And I just thank God for this service. So it's not at all, you can only go there if you're down out and poor and broke and can't afford anything. That's not the case at all.
Yeah. So we just wanted y'all to know that. Don't be ashamed, and don't let anybody else try to shame you. You can't shame me. People can't shame me. I'm shame-proof, you know. No, I've had my share in my life, and I'm too old for that. I've paid a lot of dues in my life, and no, you can't shame me, because I'm just having a ball. We are having a ball living in our vehicles in a city. And then we discovered the main library in the city. Very nice. Paul had some papers that he wanted to print out, so he used this moment to get that done. And I walked around and discovered the library. Lots of little nooks and crannies that I could sit, edit a video, read, look at books. But there was this puzzle, 200-piece puzzle, sitting here. It looks like it's just a community puzzle. Anybody could work on it. So I sat down and gave it my shot here. I haven't done a puzzle in years. And to tell you the truth, I hadn't played bingo in years either. So today was a really fun day, just living in my minivan and living in the city and discovering different things going on around and looking at people. But I really got into this puzzle. Actually, this puzzle was a godsend because it kind of reset everything. I kind of was very calm, and it made me concentrate on something I've never concentrated on in a long time. Now, I did put some pieces together. We're trying to get the edge going. There was already the top edge, and then they're working on the right edge, finding those edge pieces. I thought I would just kind of help out and turn some pieces over for the next people that wanted to sit down and work on it. Just kind of waiting for Paul. I found it very relaxing, actually. It was a lot of fun. But I definitely want to go back to this library. There's a lot of different, like I said, there's little nooks and crannies where you can sit, relax. I could bring my laptop in. And another plus is there is covered parking, solar panel parking. So while I was in here, my minivan was in the shade. It wasn't frying out in the sun. It's been kind of hot here lately. I don't think I could spend hours doing a puzzle. I was never really into puzzles too much. Whoops, found some on the floor. Let's get these up here a little bit. Something to do while I'm waiting for Paul to finish. But there was some interesting people to watch also. There's so much to do in the city, everybody.
You like jigsaw?
They're frustrating, but it is sitting here, so. I added a few pieces. I put my little energy into it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready whenever you are.
It's a nice place to be. It's cool.
Yeah. Bigger than I thought. Is there an upstairs? Did you notice them?
I don't think so. It's all one floor, I think. Yeah. All right. Trying to find one more border, and then I'll go. There I did. Okay. I put a couple of them together.
That's a toughie.
Well, not really. I mean, you can tell the dark here. This is all this.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if this is anything. Oh, I just put one together. Oh my gosh. Here's the corner. That was a good find.
Mm-hmm.
I did find one that goes in there too, so. Okay, I'm frustrated. City weed, there's a lot of stuff to do, and I'm going to keep bringing it all to you, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So thanks for watching. We love you guys, and we're just going to keep bringing you things to do, give you ideas.
Quite a variety.
A lot of people said they had forgotten. They're seniors and living in a house and never thought about going to a senior center.
Right.
Yeah. So go to senior center if you're a senior.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Do it.
Yes.
I think you'll like it.
Yeah. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Minivan Lita. Neck gaiters, arm gaiters, you know the score. If you're new, well, there's exercise videos. And if you want to leave me a gift, you can do that too. Till tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys.